where it is heading. The heaviest rain right now for us right along parts of Interstate 95, and then ultimately this whole thing is pushing farther over toward the east. So at this point, that box goes right up to New Post. Corbin, you're just outside of the severe thunderstorm warning as well as the tornado warning, but keeping a close eye on these areas as the storm does continue to move to the east. A lot of times, Kimberly, what happens with these thunderstorms is they'll just get a little bit of rotation in them. And it doesn't last all that long, but still, if it holds together just long enough, can do quite a bit of damage.
And I know you're looking for what they call that hook eye, where the wind speeds shift, and in that area right there, and you're not seeing that right now.
Not getting like that typical tornado signature in the radar, and a lot of times that'll happen to us around here. We don't always get these kind of picturesque looks on radar, so it's a lot more subtle sometimes trying to find where this rotation might be, which a lot of times is good news for us. It means that it's usually not an incredibly powerful storm, or there's not a whole lot of really strong rotation, but still for us, like you said, if you live near this area, it can still do some damage in a hurry. So what we are seeing a little bit more here, and this kind of shows us where we might be getting some inflow into this storm. Not exactly that hook echo like you were talking about, but still kind of a notch into the storm. And what that can mean for us is that there's a lot of wind on the front end coming in, racing in, and that's where we start to get a little bit more of this rotation in the storm.
Now, a moment ago, we had a live picture from Bellevue. We have since lost it. I don't know if it's because of the winds out there. We're going to try to get it back and show it to you, maybe do a side-by-side of our live Doppler, and then a live picture from Bellevue where we can see from the map here that the center of the storm is just to the, well, right there at Bellevue.
Yes, exactly. So now, if anybody in the control room is able to access any traffic cameras down Interstate 95.
That's what they were trying to do, and they had it and lost it.
Okay,
and
so right in that area, maybe just because of the heavy rain and all the wind. And you can see now the storm continues to push farther over toward the east. Let me get that arrow off of there. Like we were saying, there's not that really clear signature here on the radar, but you can certainly see a lot of the very heavy rain that's wrapped up in here. Most of the lightning farther over toward the west.
They've got it back, so maybe if we could show a split screen so we can keep the live Doppler up here, but also, okay. So you can see the winds going pretty well there. That might be a little bit of hail, and we're seeing lightning in the area. This is in the area of Bellevue, right in the heart of this storm. A lot of people out on the road, and that is a concern. You don't want to be out on the highway in these kinds of conditions, although traffic looks awfully heavy. I don't know if they have much choice, but to get out of that, get into shelter, put as many walls between you and the exterior, get as low as you can. Fortunately, a lot of people here have basements. Great place to be in a storm like this. But you're looking at a live picture there on the right of your screen of this storm that's moving through central to northern Virginia. The heart of it, would you say it's stalling right there? It doesn't seem to be moving too rapidly, Josh.
Moving pretty slowly for us here, Kimberly. This storm, let me see here. Let me pull up the tornado warning specifically back from the National Weather Service. And what they're saying is moving east at about 40 miles per hour. So it looks like it has slowed down some, I have to agree. But in general, moving at a pretty good pace. A lot of these are. So right now, just to kind of recap, I'm going to zoom back out again so you can see exactly where we're talking about. Let me turn off radar briefly for you here. We'll leave the lightning on so you can still get a good sense for where everything is really heavy. Fredericksburg, part of our severe thunderstorm warning, that's the orange box. We switch to the red box. We'll zoom back into it. That specifically is the tornado warning. And again, where we're just looking here at that traffic camera, that includes parts of Interstate 95 from right around Smith's Mill or just north of Smith's Mill to Bellevue. So let's turn back on radar so you can get a sense again for how heavy that rain is moving through the area, and that includes up to Fredericksburg and working our way basically all the way over to the right edge of that severe thunderstorm box.
The National Weather Center is saying that tree damage at the very least is likely here. They are saying radar is indicating rotation, which Josh has been tracking here closely. And the Weather Service warning again for those in the direct path of a tornado touchdown, should it happen, that flying debris is very dangerous and you're not safe to be outside or even in your car.
Absolutely, and that's one of that's a really important thing. The car, not a great place to be, so really thinking about all those people on Interstate 95, although it does look like any rotation, at least indicated by this scan of the radar. Oh, and we're just getting a new one in, so let me move this over here for us, is that it is off to the east of Interstate 95. I would not be surprised if they move our warning again here in the next couple of minutes with that latest radar scan.
What do you mean by that, move it? You mean lengthen it?
Exactly. They may shift it farther to the east, so areas that were not initially part of that warning, and just kind of cut off the back end of it where the rotation is not showing up. So now where we are is close over toward Locks Corner, Corbin. Those sort of areas probably give us a better chance of finding that rotation. And one thing we are going to be watching for, I think here they might be dropping that tornado warning here sooner rather than later. Let me zoom back out. I'm still showing it on my radar, and with the box here, you can see what they did do is actually extend a severe thunderstorm warning. Let me again turn off radar so you can really get a better view. There's quite a few colors out there on the map, but what I'm guessing here is now that they've extended that severe thunderstorm warning farther to the east, beyond the Fredericksburg area and closer to Port Royal, is that they're more than likely going to drop that tornado warning. Still, once again, watching very closely here with that chance for any different for any rotation. That's going to be the biggest concern for us. So zooming back in to where we do still have that red box, and again, you have to look pretty closely. Let me see if I can make that box for you a little bit darker, give you a better chance of seeing it, and that looks like it is going to be that's going to be tough for me to do right now, unfortunately. What I do want to do is show you some other things that might be showing up with this storm. We've got our tornado warning in effect. We can also take a look at a few different things. I can pull up for you our chance to find
While you do that, I was just going to read this warning here from the National Weather Service, because this impacts people who are out on the water by the Chesapeake Bay from Drum Point, Maryland to Smith Point, Virginia, Chesapeake Bay from North Beach to Drum Point, Maryland, Patuxent River. This area, the National Weather Service is just issuing a marine warning. So obviously you don't want to be out on the water. And so if you know anyone who is, it's a big day to be out on the water. Hopefully they're headed back in to safe ground. National Weather Service sending out a marine warning for the Chesapeake Bay area.
Gotcha. So now what we're able to do, Kimberly, this gives us another way of looking, instead of just looking at those red and green dots everywhere, we are now looking at the actual shear. So that's what we're trying to find, is that rotation in the clouds and in the storm. And it does look like we are seeing less and less of it, and now the National Weather Service has actually dropped the tornado warning. So some good news there. It was originally set to expire at 6:45, and now they are letting that go earlier. So let me show you one last time here what we have across the entire region. There's still a few severe thunderstorm warnings, this one going for Prince George's County, Charles County, Calvert County, and then now towards Spotsylvania County. That's where we had that tornado warning. Still seeing that red box on there, but the tornado warning has officially been expired at 6:37 from the National Weather Service. So that rotation starting to break down in the storm, but now they do continue to the east and will still hang on to some of those strong gusty winds. One last look here on our satellite and radar to give you the big picture of what's going on. These thunderstorms moving through the DC area and then down toward Fredericksburg, where we've really seen the brunt of it. Predominantly light rain around the metro region. But I do want to zoom out here before we let you go completely. Farther off to the west, you can see more thunderstorms coming together right around Morgantown, and that's going to be our chance for more thunderstorms as we get closer to 10:30, 11 o'clock tonight. So we'll be keeping a very close eye on radar, everything that's going on for you across the area as we work our way throughout the next few hours. With that, I think I'm going to wrap things up, and Kimberly, I'll toss it back over to you.
And we're going to toss it right now to World News Tonight, which is in progress. We'll see you right back here at 11.
Luck. Some people wait for it, others create it. At Hollywood Casino, luck is everywhere you look. From our hottest slots and games to our tasty dining options and live entertainment. So grab the crew and create your luck. Earn entries all month for a chance to win your share of $75,000 in prizes, including up to $1,000 in free slot play and 2 brand new Jeeps. Only at Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races.
Hey, I thought you were choosing the flute.
Everyone was doing flute.
Buick now has an SUV for that.
Where's your brother?
Hey, Mom, it's a tuba.
Buick Enclave, one of Buick's luxury SUVs. Get 15% below MSRP on all 2017 Buick Enclave leather and Envision preferred vehicles. That's over $7,200 on this 2017 Buick Enclave leather.
Not from the fire. The stunning news coming during her memorial service. Here's ABC's Kenneth Moten.
Tonight, the Louisiana mystery deepening. First, the wife of a fire chief found dead inside their home, burned to the ground. Nanette Crentel,
we now
a
join
49-year-old
regularly
beloved and
scheduled
retired
programming
school
already in
teacher.
progress.
Man was wonderful, compassionate, sweet.
Members of the community gathering Friday
We
in
now
St.
join
Tammany
regularly
Parish near New
scheduled
Orleans
programming
for the
already in
woman they thought
progress.
died in a tragic fire. But in the middle of the memorial service, a bombshell. The coroner's autopsy revealing Crentel suffered a gunshot wound. Her death not caused by the fire.
We're disappointed at the timing of the release of the information by the Sheriff's Office.
Friends say the victim's husband, Battalion Chief Steve Crentel, overwhelmed at the news.
We kind of expected that maybe the family would have been notified prior to, one of us would have been notified prior to the release.
The chief reportedly at work when the fire call came in for his own home. The sheriff's office not calling the incident a homicide or even saying if there are any suspects.
I can't imagine it. I can't fathom it. Can't put it into words.
Tom, we reached out to the Crentel family, but no response. The state fire marshal in Louisiana is working to determine the cause of that house fire. Tom?
A strange case. All right, Kenneth, thank you. Overseas tonight, the Pentagon confirming a deadly bombing mistake in Afghanistan. The police chief in Helmand province says at least a dozen national police officers were killed in a U.S. airstrike. The attack was supposed to target Taliban fighters. The police chief believes the officers were not in uniform and were mistaken for the Taliban. And back here at home, news tonight about Senator John McCain's condition. Senator McCain revealing he's being treated for brain cancer following surgery to remove a blood clot above his eye. His daughter Meghan McCain posting a photo of them in Arizona today, writing, "An amazing hike with Dad." This just days after his diagnosis. Next tonight, the American parents accusing a hospital in Mexico of holding their newborn son hostage in a battle over medical bills. The baby due in October, born early while they were on vacation. The family claims when they tried to take the baby home, the hospital refused, hitting them with a bill for thousands of dollars. Here's ABC's Marcy Gonzalez.
Tonight, baby Beckham Ralph is home in Indiana after a fight, not just for the preemie's life, but his family says to get him released from the Mexican hospital where he was born.
It was health hostage, hospital hostage.
Beckham's parents on vacation in Cancun Tuesday when mom Michaela went into labor nearly 12 weeks before her due date. The family claims the hospital there refused to take her until they paid $3,000 up front. And the family says the expenses kept piling up.
We want $4,000. We want $7,000. We want $8,000.
Charges for an emergency C-section and NICU care for little 3-pound Beckham, but also the family says unexplainable fees, including one for $4,000 just for the parents to see their son.
We realized the gouging that was being done.
The family says the hospital refused to take their health insurance and threatened to stop treating Beckham unless the bills totaling about $30,000 were paid out of pocket in full.
They were threatening literally to put him on the streets, a baby that's in an incubator with, it was complete strong-arm tactics.
The hospital denying the family's claim, saying they never threatened to stop caring for the newborn or delay his release, adding, quote, "We didn't care about the money. We provided them with everything." The family says they scraped together the $30,000 plus another $18,000 for a medevac flight to a hospital in Indiana, where Beckham is now being cared for close to home. Tom.
A scary time for those new parents. All right, Marcy, thank you. And a passing to note tonight, actor John Hurd has died. He was perhaps best known for playing Macaulay Culkin's father in the Home Alone movies. He also appeared in Big with Tom Hanks and a number of TV shows. He was found dead in a hotel in Palo Alto, California, after undergoing back surgery earlier this week. There's still much more ahead on World News Tonight this Saturday. Dozens of teenagers rushed to the hospital during a Chance the Rapper concert. We'll tell you what happened at the show. Plus, your air conditioner likely eating into your bank account during this heat wave. We have some simple tips to save you big money while still staying cool. And tale of the tape, a worker. Take a look at this, accidentally sparks a massive fire, but police saying his story does not match up with the surveillance evidence. Stay with us.
This is ABC World News Tonight, brought to you by the American Petroleum Institute.